What's up? What's up, beautiful people? I'm coming at you from the patio in this amazing place that I live in Costa Rica, in an ecological village. And I wanted to share a little bit about judgment, self-love and judgment. And I'm not going to do all my videos with no shirt on, but I wanted to really focus on how easy it is for us to judge. And our instincts as humans sometimes are quick to judgment, and it's a program that we've been programmed, that we didn't come here with when we were born. We didn't come here with judgment. That was forced upon us or taught upon us or introduced to us from so many different ways, from our parents, from our teachers, from our coaches, from society, from sports, from comparison and competition, and with all of the separation of country lines and pride, and there's all of these things that create separation and judgment. And what I'm learning is that we are all one. And this is what I will always talk about, because we are all connected. And once we find that sovereignty, once we find that peace, once we find that we are all connected, then our world can truly live in a more harmonious place. But the harmony starts within ourselves first. This is what we came here as. This is who we are. It starts within ourselves. And the judgment starts within ourselves. The more that we're judging others, more than likely we're judging ourselves just as much, if not more. And it starts with everything: our physical appearance, what we look like when we're naked, what we look like when we have our shirt off, what we look like when we go to the beach, what we look like when we dress up nice, what we look like when we're with our spouse, what our parents think of us, what our family thinks of us. Let's say we get a haircut, or we grow our hair long, or we wear a different color shirt. We're constantly in a judgment mode. And if you really think of the weight that carries, right? I mean, it's already hard enough and challenging enough, or interesting enough, I should say, to live life here on earth, right? In our own body, in our own presence. And what we do is we carry the weight of everybody else's judgments. Many times those judgments we create, though. We create that judgment and assume that someone's judging us. So we carry all this extra added weight that is unnecessary. What that's doing is it's removing us from this present moment, which is all we have, is to be in presence, live in joy, live with love, live with light, live with harmony. Do the things that you love, that inspire you, and spend your time with the people that love and respect you without judgment. Without judgment. And sometimes our most critical judges outside of ourselves, right? Once we can clear ourselves of judging ourselves, once we can bless ourselves with self-love, that we love ourselves. We love ourselves. We can look at ourselves in the mirror. Do you look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself, I love you. I love everything about you. And bless the things that you don't love right now. Start blessing those things and see how those things alleviate. The pressure alleviates. Same thing with the people in our lives. If the people that in our lives, if we're carrying judgment, if we're receiving judgment, I should say, from people that we care about, that we respect, that we love, do we really need them in our life? I know it may sound harsh, but I'll reflect back on this, on the thing that I announced, that Alicia and I were separating after 14 years, and we're going to go and we're going to live this next chapter of our life as partners, as friends, as co-parents, but we're no longer in this marriage container. We're no longer in that space. We've closed that chapter and we've moved on. I've received some backlash and some judgment. What's beautiful is the people that respond with love. That's my people. And some of the, I wouldn't say backlash, I would say some of the responses, some of the negativities to either some of my posts or to some of the, to who I've become, to who we have become. There's judgment. Many times people want you to stay in a square box, but we're not meant to be that way. We're constantly expanding and evolving creatures. I'm no longer the same body that I was when I was 5 years old. It's expanded, so my consciousness is expanding too. My soul is evolving too. We have to be willing to receive the negativity from people and not let it stick. We have to be able to receive judgment and not let it stick in one ear, out the other ear, because it is not serving us. To carry the weight of someone else's judgments, it doesn't serve us. It takes us out of this presence. Okay? Think of gratitude. The best definition that I can come up with gratitude, and this is something that I reflect on each night when I go to bed, and each day when I wake up. And when I find myself out of alignment, I bring myself back to presence and ask myself what gratitude is. And gratitude for me is acceptance. Acceptance, first and foremost, accepting what is, and happiness for the present moment. That's gratitude. Acceptance, what else? How can I not accept it? I am here. This is what it is. Acceptance and happiness. I am completely grateful and happy that I'm sitting right here and doing this video. That's it. I'm happy. I'm grateful. And so celebrating gratitude. I'll wrap this video up. My point is, stop judging ourselves. Start loving ourselves. Think of the weight. Think if you're on a seesaw and there's judgment and then there's love. There's judgment and love. The more judgment, fear, anger, it's all up here, there's a decrease in love energy. But if you can fill it with love energy, you'll tip that scale. How do you fill it with love energy? Sometimes it's the words that we use to ourselves, but the words are stemming from thoughts. So what we're thinking about ourselves, change what we're thinking about ourselves first and foremost before you ever enter the world outside of you. Change the way that you look at yourself. Bless and honor your God-created body, your mind, your soul. Love yourself, all of it. Another easy shift in energy is smiling. You could be so serious. Adults are so serious. Just smile. Changes your entire energy. You can feel it. Lay on your back and then smile and see how it changes the energy in your body. Start loving ourselves. Do things we enjoy. Say yes to the things that we enjoy. Say no to the things that we do not. Don't allow other people's opinions to weigh on you. Be strong in your independence. Be strong in your sense of who you are. And sometimes we have to let people go. We have to let groups go, circumstances, identities, roles. Sometimes they could be the people closest to us. There's no free passes. There's no conditional love. Conditional love is old. It's expired. I love you because you do this. I love you because you are this part of my family. I love you because you're in this group. I love you because you're this color. I love you because this. Conditional love. It's expired. It's old. That's not universal love. That's not oneness. That's not peace and harmony. That's division and separation. That shit is an old paradigm. That shit is dying. That's sinking like the Titanic. Those who judge me, I can only perceive them judging me because they don't like peace and love. And that's who I've become. That's probably who I've always been inside. Now I'm just stepping out and sharing it with the world. Because there can't be too many people speaking peace and love. There can't be too many people speaking peace and love and harmony and oneness. People, there's some of a generation, an expiring generation, that think peace and love is a bunch of hippies sitting on a rock smoking weed. I'm not doing that right now. I know what my vibration is when I'm in love and joy and peace. Why wouldn't everybody want to do that? So my point today is stop judging yourself. Stop judging those around you. Start looking through people's physical image and their avatar. Start looking deep into their soul and know that we are connected. We're connected. Love, peace. Self-love Saturday. It's a perfect day to practice. I woke up, I laid on a yoga mat under the sun for like 20 minutes. I didn't put oil and stuff on, but I just allowed nature and the sun to bless me with energy, vibrance. Did it change my day? Yeah. After that, it led me into a 45-minute yoga session. Yoga, self-love, breathing, stretching, gentleness, love, flexibility. That's how I started my day. What does it lead into? Good nutrition, a smoothie. I'm about to have a green smoothie. I've had some, organic eggs. I'm not vegan. Either way, I'm feeling really good. And what that does is it leads into how I treat my children. We're just waiting around for Dad to get done with his self-love Saturday stuff so that we can go to the pool or we can go to the river. Or I can wrestle with him, or I could read to them. Okay. I love you guys. Stop judging yourself. Stop judging those around you. Start seeing love and divinity in everybody. We are the only versions of ourself in all of eternity. This exact version of us is the only version. So why judge ourselves? We're the only ones. And so are the other people around you that may speak differently, talk differently, smell differently, look differently, act differently. They're not above or below you. We are all one. We are all equal. We are all on the same page. So instead of judgment now, think through love. Through love. Redirect that channel. Redirect those thoughts. See with your heart, not your eyes. Okay. I love you guys. Peace.